Hi everybody, Dugroz here with Dugroz Reports. The Citi Premier 80,000 point sign-up bonus. Today we're going to talk about that. If you take a look over at Doctor of Credit, it says that the Citi Premier 80,000 point sign-up bonus had dropped down to 60,000 points in January of 2022. Now, as of June 14th of 22, it is back up to 80,000 points. Since that's pretty recent, we're going to talk it over. If you go to the general Citi website, it'll only show 60,000 points. So you have to use a special link. I'm not sure where you get them from, but there's one here in this Doctor of Credit post, and that takes you here where it says, see what 80,000 bonus points can get you. We're talking about a $4,000 minimum spend requirement in a 3-month period. Before I get into the details, though, on this YouTube channel, we talk about finding epic value, including but not limited to credit card rewards for the average American, including how to transfer them, how to get value out of them for a typical family traveler. If that sounds interesting to you, please subscribe to this channel and please click the thumbs up button. Let's dive in. So what will 80,000 bonus points get me? Well, I'll come back to that. Let's learn a few more details about this card, though. It has some very broad spending categories that are helpful. It earns 3x points at restaurants, supermarkets, and gas stations. I find supermarkets to be particularly compelling because there is no cap on this. Unlike, say, the Amex Gold, which does have a cap of $25,000 a year for those 3x. You can buy a lot of things at supermarkets that are helpful for earning points. You can get third-party gift cards like Amazon gift cards, like Hotels.com gift cards, Taco John's gift cards, Taco Bell gift cards. Taco John's is a local restaurant here in Iowa and some other places probably. Sometimes they also sell these gift cards that have Visa or MasterCard logos on them. Not really sure what you do with those, but if that trips your trigger, there's another option for you. It also has 3x on air travel and hotels, 1x on all other purchases. Now, something that's a little interesting or that goes with this nicely is that I also have a different Citi credit card, the Citi Rewards Plus credit card, which is kind of useless as a standalone card. It was one of the first cards I got once I got into the game. But one nice feature that does have is that it will give you 10% of your thank you points back every year when you redeem them up to 100,000. So if you redeemed 100,000 a year in any given year, it would credit back 10,000 of those. So essentially it's making you a 1.1 spender. Let's talk about the transfer partners that Citi has. Now there's quite a few. I'm not really into thank you points. They haven't really jumped out at me, but there is something that is really jumping out at me. And I'm going to click the little box here for hotels. They have choice privileges 1 to 2. Well, that's kind of good. They also have Wyndham rewards, which if you have the Premier transfers 1 to 1, 0.8 on some of their other cards. Wyndham partners with a couple of other partners, sort of like an arrangement that makes this extra interesting to me. You can see up here in the corner, I've already got 34,000 Wyndham points. And if you take the Wyndham page and scroll way to the bottom, here it says vacation rentals, club resorts, and condos. You'll notice 2 that interest me. Cottages.com, those are mostly in the UK and a few other European countries, and Vacasa. Vacasa is things like cabins, condos that you can rent like sort of like a timeshare, but you don't have to sit through a presentation. I already did an entire video about my experience at a Vacasa, and I'll put a link up in the corner or in the description box you can use to check that out. Let's check out cottages.com just a little bit because my family is thinking about going to the UK next year. If I scroll down here, it says that I have to choose a picture-perfect holiday rental in the UK, Ireland, France, and Italy. It'll take me to the cottages.com page. You have to do this by phone, but it is a per bedroom cost. It's 15,000 points per bedroom. Here's an example of a 2-bedroom place in Upper Knutsford, and a few details on that one. That's a really nice looking place. Now, this is an apartment in that building. You don't get the whole building to yourself. But if we look at some of the things that it has to offer, I mean, this looks like a really nice place here. And this would cost, it would cost me 30,000 Wyndham points, which would come from 30,000 Citi points. But there's another trick, I guess you'd say. I have this credit card right here, the Wyndham Earners Business Card. And because I have this card, I also get a 10% discount on my rewards stays, which includes cottages and Vacasa. In fact, just to be on the safe side, I went and looked it up. All 3 earner cards from Wyndham, whether they're the no annual fee earner, the Earner Plus, which does have an annual fee on the consumer side, or the business card, a $95 annual fee as well, all have this thing that they call Go Free Faster, redeem 10% fewer Wyndham points for Go Free awards. And again, I did this on my Vacasa, so I know it works for their partnership arrangements. So I did a little math here. Because of my Citi Rewards card, each 1 point earned becomes 1.1 in the form of a rebate. If you have a Wyndham Earner card, you would take that 1.1 times another 1.1, which is 1.2 roughly. I know it's just a touch more than that, but for the sake of easy math. So if I'm going for the Citi card specifically because I'm a Wyndham guy, my 80,000 sub is essentially worth 96,000 points over at cottages.com or Vacasa. Each 3X category is essentially worth 3.3. That's pretty good. Now, if I think of a 30,000 point cottage, because that would be a 2-bedroom, with a discount of 10%, that means I'd be spending 27,000 Wyndham points per bedroom. If I did 7 nights, I would require 189,000. So I just met my sign-up bonus over on my Capital One Venture X card, and you can watch my video on that if you'd like. That 100,000 points plus the Citi here would easily get me an entire week in a 2-bedroom cottages.com cottage. I only need 189,000, and that would get me somewhere around 200,000. I'm not going to do the exact math now. Tell you what, I'll put the math here on the screen. I am at 224 for my Chase 524, so I would be giving up a Chase slot. But at my current pace, I don't know that I'm going to be using all of those. I'm doing a lot of business cards, so that's not building up very quickly. This is a dilemma. Is it worth going for the Citi Premiere, a card that I don't have right now? I'm not really into the Citi ecosystem, and I would probably only be using it for Wyndham to get to either Vacasa or cottages. Is that worth doing? What do you think? Put a comment down below telling me your thoughts. Should I go for it? Should I grab the Citi Premiere while we've got this 80,000 point deal? I'm frankly not sure. I'm still deciding. Again, if you like videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. Please click thumbs up. It really does help out. And as always, may your spending be frugal and may your points be plenteous. Thanks for watching.